feels like I'm at the beer shop.
Right? That was the vibe I was going for.
Everything's free.
Everything is free. You are an eclectic beer drinker. You are a fan of beer, so you can take a sort of poke around. But what are you after? And maybe I can sort of point you where to look.
We have been going pretty heavy so far this weekend.
We have.
I'm thinking I'm not trying to go heavy right now. I see a lot of delicious stouts, but I'm not thinking that that's the kind of thing that I'm going for right now. Maybe want something, maybe less than 8%, something crisp, something pretty tasty, but still interesting. Obviously, you build this collection through many means, but how do you kind of decide what you want to add to your collection?
I would usually get something that I know is good for a little while because I have such a volume. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I wouldn't want anything that is just going to expire, particularly when it's, a cellar beer and it's expensive and it's a little treat. So I would usually aim for barrel-aged stout, barrel-aged anything. Barrel-aged stouts or sours. Right now, I'm on a stout kick.
Now, what do you think about a Saison right now?
I can fuck with a Saison.
Yeah?
I'm not scared.
All right, that one is maybe leading the way right now.
Hell yeah. Great brewery, great choice.
But I'm not going to make any rash decisions.
No, not at all, of course.
When in Canada, I should be drinking Canadian beer.
Okay.
Maybe I'll choose between those two Saisons.
Okay.
So let me do a little side-by-side comparison.
Yeah. That is the La Ferme Saison. It's a straight Saison.
Let's do this one then. Sounds good.
Okay, I actually haven't had this before, so I'm excited to try it. So, this evening, you chose, sir, the La Ferme Saison, 6.5% from, I know it's called Shefford. Yeah, Shefford in Quebec. Beautiful part, a couple of hours east of Montreal.
All right.
Why did you choose this particular beer, bro? Like, I'm obviously, got a bunch of stuff in there. Why a Saison?
So, we've been going pretty hard this weekend. We've been drinking lots of beers. I have, lots of different types of beers I like. I like stouts. I like some heavier things. I like some double IPAs, but I was thinking with all the beer that we've had today, I wasn't ready to go so heavy or so hardcore. I thought a Saison might be a nice, flavorful but easy drinker that would fit into this evening perfectly.
I love it. For context, what do you normally drink?
So I grew up in San Francisco, and anybody who grew up in San Francisco or near San Francisco, we drink a lot of Anchor Steam. So that's kind of a sad question right now because that's recently gone out of business. But that would be so that would be like my grandma's cooking beer, the beer that I've gone through the most in my life. But tend to be pretty diverse, man. I'll drink some IPAs. I'm really into black lagers lately. Mexican beers. Yeah.
All right. So Saison is probably a little bit of a treat for you then. It's maybe like while you're open to it, it's not something that like it's in your face every day.
That's true. Yep.
I love it. So these guys are actually a farm, like they're on this big ass farm on this mountain in like beautiful part of Quebec. We went there last summer. Super cool people. We've had them on the pod. They always feature like stuff they grow on the land in the beer. So I don't know if they grow everything, but they try to keep everything like hyper local and like it's La Ferme, so it's the farm in English. So this is more a like classic, I guess, just straight up Belgian Saison. So mate, get that in you. Cheers, y'all. Ooh, it's got a nice nose on this one.
Yeah, that's really tasty.
Yeah, it's got all the, it's like phenolic, which it seems to be sitting in like a nice, I don't like too phenolic Saisons. I'm a little like funny about it, but I feel like this is like super like drinkable as far as like it's not like overly sweet or sticky. It doesn't have that like banana-y thing.
Yeah, I agree with all that, except I don't know what phenolic means.
Phenols, I guess, are like the banana shit. That you
all right, yeah.
It's that like, that bubblegum, kind of that bubblegum vibe. So I like that, just a little dialed down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's in your face too much, too sticky. But this is nice, man. It's very cold. We did have it in the freezer, obviously. But drinking great. Nice summer crusher. How this beer came in my cellar. So you're actually going to Quebec in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And a big style in Quebec is Saison, obviously coming from the French side. That's, something that they've just done forever. So they make some fantastic stuff. This brewery was on the podcast, I want to say it was 2021. They send a box out because we drink the beers together on the pod. And this was one of the ones we didn't drink on there that just happened to get lost in my sea of boxes before we moved. It's a little out of the way from where you'd be going, but beautiful town close to the border. Brother, thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. Yeah, where can share where your social handles, or is there anything you want to wrap up with?
Yeah, no social media handles or anything, but I think I'll just wrap up by saying rest in peace, Anchor. We lost a pretty important piece of San Francisco, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, man. I've never seen a response like this before to any brewery that's either closed or been sold.
The original craft brew.
The original craft brewery in North America, if I'm not mistaken, 127 years old.
That's right.
I read. You know, it's one of those things I've seen a lot of chatter. People are talking about, like, this is, you know, we're all so sad about this, but why wasn't anyone buying the stuff? If you're all sad that it's going, you know, why aren't we all supporting it? And it kind of puts it into context that these classic, you know, this means something. Culture, you know, like this has been around. There isn't much of a craft beer thing. You know, all Europeans have mad old breweries, hundreds of years old.
Yep.
We don't have that here.
Yep.
So I think it means even more. It's
Remember to support what you love.
That's a great message to wrap up on. But guys, thank you for this episode. We'll have a bunch more from My Cellar coming up. Thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up. Hit subscribe below. Hit the notification bell, Tiffany.
I'm on the other side.
Doesn't matter.
Finding.
Follow us everywhere at BAOS Podcast. And check out the long form podcast as well. Dropping every week, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.